Six-time champion, five-time MVP, and the man widely regarded as the greatest basketball player of all time.
Jordan, open, Chicago with the lead!
Who are we kidding? This man needs no introduction. Michael Jordan isn't just a name, he is a legacy. The player who dominated the 90s and built a brand bigger than basketball itself. Today, we are going to see it all. The journey of a kid who didn't even make his high school varsity team at first, to the man who made basketball a global phenomenon. So, get ready, because Michael Jordan's story goes beyond greatness. Born on February 17, 1963 in Brooklyn, New York, to Dolores and James R. Jordan Sr., Michael Jeffrey Jordan was raised in a tight-knit family with three brothers and a sister. His journey to greatness began long before he ever graced the NBA courts. The family's Methodist roots shaped his values and work ethic early on, but in 1968, the Jordans made a life-changing move to Wilmington, North Carolina, where young Michael Jordan's dream truly started to take flight. At Emsley A. Laney High School, Jordan was an athlete through and through, playing basketball, baseball, football, you name it. But what captured his heart was basketball. During his sophomore year, standing at just 5'11", he was cut from the varsity team. But that setback didn't break him. Instead, it fueled his fire even more. Jordan went on to dominate the junior varsity basketball squad, often dropping 40 points in a game. But the real growth came the following summer when he grew 4 inches and transformed himself into a physical force on the court. By his senior year, Jordan was unstoppable, averaging 26.8 points, 11.6 rebounds, and 10.1 assists per game. His performance earned him a spot in the 1981 McDonald's All-American game, where he scored 30 points. With a growing reputation, Jordan's college recruitment exploded. He received offers from powerhouse programs like Duke and Syracuse, but he ultimately chose to take his talents to the University of North Carolina, where he pursued a degree in cultural geography.
Smith, Jordan, a foul.
But little did anyone know, this was just the beginning of what would become one of the most legendary careers in sports history. Now that we've looked at MJ's early life, let's see how he nailed his college career. Under the legendary coach Dean Smith's team-first system, Jordan stood out in his freshman year. Averaging 13.4 points per game on a smooth 53.4% shooting, he was crowned ACC Freshman of the Year. But numbers only tell part of the story. The real magic happened in 1982, the NCAA championship game. Thick tension. Jordan, still a teenager, finds the ball in his hands. Boom! He sinks the game-winning jump shot against Georgetown, a team led by none other than future NBA rival Patrick Ewing. That single moment was not just a win, it was the spark. Jordan himself called it the turning point of his entire basketball journey.
The time, 18. Shot, Jordan, Michael Jordan.
He spent 3 electrifying seasons with the Tar Heels, averaging 17.7 points, 5 rebounds, and 1.8 assists per game while shooting an impressive 54%. As a sophomore and a junior, he made the NCAA All-American First Team. And in 1984, he swept both the Naismith and the Wooden Player of the Year trophies. With his stock soaring, Jordan made the bold decision to leave college early and enter the 1984 NBA draft. But in 1986, he came back and earned his degree in geography because we know that MJ doesn't leave things unfinished. Who would have thought that the basketball world would never be the same again after 1984? That year, after clinching Olympic gold with Team USA, Michael Jordan finally entered the NBA draft. The Houston Rockets picked Hakeem Olajuwon first. The Portland Trail Blazers chose Sam Bowie second. And with the third pick, the Chicago Bulls made a decision that would alter the course of basketball history. They picked Michael Jordan.
Right now as Jordan brings it up. 50 seconds remaining. Jordan with a seam. What a jam!
In his rookie season, he was an instant star, averaging 28.2 points per game, snagging 6.5 rebounds, and dishing out 5.9 assists. He was not just good, he was spectacular. He earned Rookie of the Year honors and turned a struggling Bulls franchise into a playoff contender. And that was just the beginning. Over the next decade, Jordan racked up accomplishments like he was collecting trophies at a fair. He scored 3,000 points in a season, something only Wilt Chamberlain had done before. He won 5 MVP awards, led the league in scoring for 7 straight seasons, and most importantly, he won. From 1991 to 1993, Jordan and the Bulls won 3 straight NBA championships. But then, in a shocking move, he retired. The entire world gasped, but he wanted to honor his late father and pursue their shared love of baseball. But looks like the basketball gods were not done with him. In 1995, he returned with 2 words: "I'm back." And just like that, the NBA had its king again. The very next season, he led the Bulls to a 72-10 record, a feat unmatched until the Warriors' 73-win season 2 decades later. And 3 more titles followed from 1996 to 1998. Jordan stepped away once more, but in 2001, the itch returned. But this time, he opted for the Washington Wizards. It was not about the titles anymore, it was more about the love for the game. But even then, in his 40s, he dropped 40-point games like he was still in his prime.
Richard Jefferson can shoot and can play.
Jordan, yes, and a count.
By the end of his career, he had scored 32,292 points, averaging 30.1 points per game, the highest in league history, and cemented his name in the heavens of basketball folklore. If you thought his professional career was legendary, just wait until you hear about his national team career. Now, before he became the global icon we all know, Michael Jordan was already flying high in red, white, and blue. His journey with Team USA began in 1983 with the Pan American Games in Venezuela. Still a college kid, Jordan was not just part of the squad, he led it. Dropping 17.3 points per game, MJ quickly made it clear the future of basketball had arrived. Team USA brought home the gold, and Jordan brought the fire. Fast forward to 1984, Jordan shined the brightest on the Summer Olympic stage in Los Angeles. He led the team in scoring, averaging 17.1 points per game, and helped the USA dominate their way to another gold medal. Then came 1992, the Dream Team era. This was not just a basketball squad, it was a basketball revolution. Michael joined forces with legends like Magic Johnson and Larry Bird, forming the most iconic team the world had ever seen. They crushed the Tournament of the Americas, then steamrolled through the Barcelona Olympics. Jordan was the only player to start all 8 games, averaging nearly 15 points per game. He didn't just play, he led with poise, consistency, and the Jordan swagger. And you know what's wild? He never lost a single game with Team USA. 30 games, 4 tournaments, and 0 losses. His national team career is like a perfect symphony of dominance, leadership, and pure basketball magic. Michael Jordan's off-court story is just as layered as his basketball career. In 1989, he tied the knot with Juanita Vinoy in a quick Vegas wedding that would soon become part of celebrity history. The couple had 3 kids, Jeffrey, Marcus, and Jasmine. While they tried to make it work, the fairy tale hit a rocky patch. They first filed for divorce in 2002, but eventually went their separate ways in 2006. The split came with a jaw-dropping $168 million settlement, a record breaker at that time. Now, Jordan's real estate game is just as impressive as his dunks. He built a massive 56,000 square foot mansion in Highland Park, Illinois, which he listed for sale in 2012. He also owns luxurious homes in Florida and North Carolina. But fame also brought drama. In 2006, MJ was cleared in a high-profile legal battle with Carla Neffel, who claimed he owed her $5 million. A DNA test showed he was not the father of her child, ending the saga. But love struck again.
Ladies and gentlemen, Michael Jordan.
In 2013, Jordan married model Yvette Pareto in a lavish ceremony in Palm Beach. The two welcomed identical twin daughters, Victoria and Isabel, in 2014. By 2019, MJ had stepped into a new role after his daughter Jasmine gave birth. And Jordan's legacy didn't end on the court. Inducted into the Hall of Fame in 2009, he later became the majority owner of the Charlotte Hornets. But it's not just about business. MJ has made a real impact on Charlotte, giving back through philanthropy. During the pandemic, he opened his second Michael Jordan Family Medical Clinic, showing that the GOAT's heart is just as big as his name. As for now, Michael Jordan may have stepped back from the court, but his game is far from over. Although he sold his majority stake in the Charlotte Hornets, he's still in play, likely as an alternate governor, keeping his connection with the NBA strong. Off the court, Jordan's legacy soars through the Air Jordan empire, NASCAR investments, and his philanthropic foundation. He's not just a sports icon, he's a business mogul and a cultural icon. From redefining athlete branding to uplifting communities, MJ's influence continues to shape sports, style, and society. Through relentless drive and a refusal to lose, MJ became the greatest basketball player we've ever seen. Because when the world said no, Jordan said, "Watch me." What's your favorite thing about MJ? Let us know in the comments below, and don't forget to subscribe to our channel.